the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Let's see some of the numbers here for Nikola Vucevic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Giddey in at the 1. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Vucevic. White with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Garland against Giddey. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Giddey. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Levine. The rebound by Allen. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Levine. After the basket by Cleveland. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
2 minutes. Here's Wade. He's covered by Levine. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against White. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Niang, he's checked in for the Cavs. Karis LeVert comes in for Wade. And Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
LeVert outside. 1:03 left to play in the first. Got a hand on it. The Levine surveys the D. Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. Vucevic in the post. Defended by Niang. Vucevic gets the bucket.
From Jalen Smith.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. LeVert passes to Niang. LeVert, a screen on Smith. Now Garland. Takes one from 10 feet. And that one's long. Outside White. Garland against Giddey. Pass to Levine. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The three from Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Cavaliers trail by 3. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. George Niang out there with Okoro. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the 1. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the night. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Dosunmu, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Pass to Smith, fires from the corner. Good work there as it goes.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
LeVert outside. Here's Jerome. He's checked by Carter. LeVert outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And he drops it first. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome. He's perfect from the line this time. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Terry, and it's Levine in for Carter. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in. Smith passes to Levine. Now to Sumu, guarded by Garland. Vucevic against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Levine from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Levine. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. No good off the spin. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Blocked! Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Vucevic, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Allen, and Okoro is subbed in for LeVert. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Giddey against Garland. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Garland's gotten his first points in this one.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Here's White, 6 to shoot. Vucevic finds Williams. Outside Giddey. There's the 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Giddey. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Okoro.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Mitchell against White. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got his second basket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the charge. So, let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Chicago Bulls.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Jared Allen. He's really been playing well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Garland. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Mitchell's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
From Pete Giddy. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
From 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Cleveland. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, the Bulls, they're in 7th place right now.
Checking out Chicago, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Mitchell down low.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Outside White. Back to Giddy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Giddy with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddy's got 6.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddy can be pretty sly with the ball.
White against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White to the inside. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Tries to break his ice. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot's good. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Mitchell against White. Mitchell up top. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
For 3.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Isaac Okoro is out there with Dean Wade, and it's Niang in at center, filling out the middle. Over to the left wing. Picked by Smith, just 5 to shoot. The shot by Terry, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Okoro passes to Niang. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. A line change here for Chicago. Well, the Bulls shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Outside Mitchell. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. From the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Mobley outside. Pass to Wade. Mobley with it. Now Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Big response from Mitchell.
The answer from Mitchell. A 3 of his own.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Levine. To the left side wing. Garland against Giddey. Shoots. It's rebounded by Wade.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his third assist of the night.
Oh, tough two from Allen, showing his grit.
Now here's Levine, guarded closely. Will it go? The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Giddey against Garland. Allen outside. Mitchell against White. The three. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Garland against Giddey. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.